Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. We are now going to be doing our love in separation reading for those who are in separation from their person, from their twin flame, from their soulmate. So let's see what the cards have for this. Hey, Ella, nice to see you. Let's see what the cards have for the collective in separation today. Today is the long full reading. This will last around 15-20 minutes. So buckle in and let's see what the energy Spirit has for us for today. Spirit, what is that energy? And Spirit says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. This is the second time in 2 days we've received this same card as the energies for the collective in separation. And that's Spirit's telling us, it's been screaming at us for a while. It's time to go in and heal. It's time to get into our heart space. The heart space is the gateway to yourself and dig deep. So let's see what other energies, let's see what Spirit wants to tell us. Spirit's been warning us this whole time. 9-9 portal is coming up. So let's see what else we got. Spirit, what else do you want to tell us for this collection, the collective in separation right now? Wow, Spirit is really just throwing shit at us today. It's just popping out of the deck. Usually they fall, these are popping. All right, so let's see what we got. We got let go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. And that's a really important card because we hold on to things so tightly. What happens is it strangles the energy around us and we have a door that's closed and locked. And if we don't let it go and let the universe figure out whether it's for us or not, what could be coming in for us won't. And we postpone a lot. And that's caused the pain of divine time. Synchronicities, a divine soul counterpart relationship, is blessed with an amazing moment of synchronicity. And so Spirit's saying that they're showing you signs. You just need to go within your heart and start to clear your head so that you can recognize the sign. Confusion, right? And this is what happens when you are not letting go, when you are in illusion. Illusion always leads to confusion because it's fear. And we need to let go of that. Receptive. Be ready for what is being planned for you, right? So there is a path that you can follow, but you have to be open. And how do you be open? You go inwards and you start to see the signs that allow you to be receptive for what is ready for you. Thank you for the hearts, Ella. I appreciate that. All right, so let's go in and let's dig a little bit deeper with some messages and some energies around this love. So let's take out this deck. Took me a little longer these days to get all the decks out because I actually went and cleaned up all my decks and put them on a nice little cart. So now I got to put things back where they belong. So Spirit, what else do you want to tell us about this connection? We're channeling this connection and separation. What do we have coming through? And for those of you who are looking for jump-starting your healing journey, I am doing a group healing again. This will be for the 9-9 portal. This one's going to focus on abundance, whatever abundance you're looking for, whether that's love, whether that's for financials, whether that's for both, abundance of happiness. There's many ways to bring in abundance, and the group healing is going to focus on that. It'll be about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, a Zoom meeting. It will be light language, Reiki. There's going to be cards of guidance, some meditation, some affirmations, stuff to really jumpstart that 9-9 portal. If you're interested, just reach out to me. I am doing it. It's a donation base. It's with my co-host, Spiritual Susan, and the minimum donation is 30. Recommended is 50, but just pull into your hearts and decide what you want to donate and give us a ring. All right. So back to this. So neglected, right? Your person knows that they neglected you. They failed to give you what you needed. Missed opportunity. They didn't act when they should have, right? And these two kind of go hand in hand. The shadow side. You made me realize my flaws, right? And how do you get out of that confusion, that shadow side? That's by going inwards. damage. We are both hurting from this, right? It's because you're both in confusion and fear. And so your person, just like you, are sitting here and you're having a hard time letting things go. Chaser. Person doesn't want to chase any, or actually, this is more you. You don't want to chase anymore. You're done with this because you got to let go. And you need to get inside of that energy. That's the dragonfly. You're changing, right? Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy with the way things were going, and that's why you stopped chasing, or you're going to stop chasing if you go within. And this is a big thing here. So this is what I call. I always put it on my right hand side. Probably looks like on your left hand side, but the way the camera goes, because I want you to be able to read the cards. But this is what I call the hamster wheel of karma. This is what happens when you're in fear. This side is what happens when you decide to go within and you start to listen to your soul. Instead of listening to the fear that's being pushed into you to prevent you from listening to your soul and connecting to yourself and breaking free from the matrix. And that's what we're essentially doing. And this path of, shall we say, enlightenment, path to twin flames, soulmates, is all a path to yourself. So you need to find that love for yourself. And as you find that love for yourself, that love then magnetizes you to bring in the love that you deserve. And as you rise in frequency, so does your potential love interest. You may have 5 or 6, maybe 10 love interests that are available to you at any given time, depending on what your frequency is. But you also have to allow. So let's see what else Spirit wants to tell us about what we're channeling today. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff coming out here. And let's see what cards are telling us. Spirit really popped a lot out here. So the first thing Spirit's saying is somebody's still keeping secrets, right? There's a lot of secrets that are still happening here. This is a twin flame reading, divine connection. Your person thought grass was greener on the other side, right? The grass is always greener. You're both hurting, right? And again, we see the same thing, two cards, confirmation that you're hurting. But Spirit's saying it's time for you to experience new things. There was a lot of competition over here in that fear space. The other woman, addiction, unhealthy attachments, toxicity, right? And Spirit's telling you to let go, let go, let go. Stop being inside of that hamster wheel of karma. But the only one that can make that choice is you, right? Person was wearing a mask, not showing their true self. And that's why you were in confusion, because you had a fantasy of what you thought that person was, but that person wasn't that. And that's why you started going through that hamster wheel of agony. Spirit's saying it's time for a divine intervention, right? And Spirit's telling you this is part of your divine intervention. It's saying, hey, wake the F up. There needs to be a change, because you look at how much is over here and look at how much is over here. There's not a lot over here. You can get to these new things, but you got to choose to change, and that change needs to happen quickly, right? Unexpected all of a sudden. So let's see if we can get some messages around what's unexpected all of a sudden. Let me see what deck I want to pull for that one. I think I'm going to use this deck here. And so Spirit, what is going to happen all of a sudden? And then I'm going to use the new deck I've got, which is showing you what your blocks are. And we're going to see what the blocks are for this collective. Spirit, what's going to happen unexpectedly? Show me. Get a couple more. All right. So let's pull all the cards together. Let's see if we can come up with a story. And so Spirit's saying it's a lot of karmic relationships because you're allowing it. But they're not enough, right? Because you're self-sabotaging every time. Not today, because you're hurt. Your heart is broken. But Spirit's saying, choose a different path and heal that heart. Get into a heart healing. Start to open your heart, start to heal your heart, start to do that healing. And guess what? Needs a little bit of time. But Spirit says pretty soon you'll be out there dating if you go to this, if you go to healing that heart, right? And this is where, we're in and I speak about this a lot. I'm a little bit different than many of the other readers because I also do a lot of spiritual healing as well. Good morning, Natalie. And with the being on the other side of that spiritual healing side, I see what happens and how the energetics work. And I'm going to tell you the truth. You have to choose to heal. Healing doesn't happen automatically. Healing doesn't happen just by, hey, it just changed to Lionsgate or one of the other areas. That doesn't cause you to all of a sudden clear your blocks. You have to choose because we're in a universe of polarity, which gives you choice. And so if you choose not to heal, well, guess what? You're not healing and you're not going to get to the place that you want to be. You have to choose to do that when these energies come in. They're always available to you. You could be the most evil person in the world and just horrendous. But if you decide to make that choice the next day, I want to be healed. I want to go to the light. Well, guess what? That energy is available to you. Spirit does not judge because each of it is an experience, good and bad are experiences. And Spirit's saying, okay, well, if you choose to heal, then I'm going to help you get back into the path where you're supposed to be. So healing is a choice. And again, like I said, I have a healing coming on, group healing. You can choose to join that or choose not to. It's donation based, $30 minimum donation, $50 suggested donation. It will be on Sunday, the 8th of September, 2024, and it will concentrate and focus on abundance and whatever that abundance means to you. It'll be an hour plus in time. It will be co-hosted by Spiritual Susan, and we're going to be doing channeled light language specifically for the people that are in the group healing. And it will be Reiki, it will be affirmations, cards of guidance, meditation. Last one was a huge success and it will be recorded. So if you can't make it, we can send you the recording. You'll still get the same benefits and you'll be able to use those energies throughout the year because all the stuff that we channel is meant to be able to be reused for more than one time. So you can rewatch it and get new healings each time. So with that, let's see what else Spirit has for us. It looks like it only wants to give us a few cards off of this deck. And so Spirit's saying tease. What does tease mean? It means be lighthearted, right? Spirit wants you to get back into that lightheartedness, not that heavy heart. Give a person the benefit of the doubt, but make sure your boundaries are good. And love language is quality time. And what does that mean? It means that you need to make sure that that person that says that they are what they are, make sure that their actions and their words are in alignment because when they're not, they're wearing the mask. So let's take a look at what is blocking everybody in love because it looks like we have a lot of blocks coming through. Spirit's been guiding me to try to get you to block. So Spirit had me get a new deck that came to my awareness, which is how to, to pull. It's called the, what's blocking you deck. And it helps you to understand what's going on within a relationship and why you're being blocked. So Spirit, show me why this collective is in such illusion. And Spirit threw out a lot of cards at us. So let's see what Spirit throw at us. So let's see what we got here. So Spirit saying self-neglect. You're neglecting your own needs and relationships. Practice self-care, right? And this is a big one. You're allowing the other person to take control instead of being a balanced relationship because you don't feel worthy. You need to find that self-love, and that's why you need to heal your heart, playing games. You don't need to play games to keep the runway interested in you because you're not in a healed area. You're in trauma response, and trauma response is to play games, and nobody should be playing games. You should be honest. Relationships are built on honesty and open communication. Sometimes you're upside, sometimes you're on the downside, but it needs to be balanced. Procrastinate. Don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you, right? And that's probably for your person. Too attached, right? When you glom on somebody, you hang on to them like for dear life, then people get worried and they're like, wow, this person has no self-esteem and they're using you as an anchor to keep them afloat, and they run away. Staying stuck. You keep repeating the old patterns. It's time to try something new, right? And this is what we keep on talking about here with the hamster wheel, right? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And you see how that's a spiral? I'm going to put this right up here. See that big spiral? It's because of what you're doing. You're spiraling into the same thing, the same relationship, the same person, but in a different body, right? And that's what you keep on doing because you're still in your toxicity, and that's why you need to heal. Right, there's some free healings on my YouTube channel, Silver Fox Spiritual. Please go over there as well. That's on YouTube. Lots of healings. So if you can't afford or you don't want to come to the group healing, make a choice to do the healing. But go to my other channel. It's got plenty of light language for just about everything. It's about 500 videos. Probably one of the largest light language healing videos out there, and I don't charge for that site. So please try it. If not, go to any other YouTube or other healers out there to help you out. And the last one's insecurities. Work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship. And this is, you see all that toxicity, there's not a lot over here. That's all over here. And Spirit is warning everybody. It is saying it's another cycle is coming. We're coming to the cycle of abundance, right? This is the September harvest, right? September, October, that's when all the harvest comes in. And then, January through March, you start closing out the year again and clear out all the karma. So you only have a short window to work with. And you've got to choose to get out of this wheel and into this side. So let's see what else we can get here. I'm going to get a couple messages from your person in separation. I'm not going to do a lot because I do a message read generally daily or at least every couple days. So I'm only going to pull a couple messages out from your person because you can watch the messages on another video. So let's see, what do we have here? Spirit, give me some messages from person in separation. That person is it's an energy. Divine masculine's an energy. It's not a gender. Every one of us has divine masculine and feminine energy. Sometimes we're just weighted one way or another because that's the part we need to heal the most. Spirit, give me one or two messages. I don't want too many. So, one more, Spirit. See what else the person wants to say at this moment to the collective. Okay, so we got three, and they were hard to pull out, so they really didn't want to say anything. I would do it all over again. Of course they would, because they're keeping you stuck, right? They're keeping you into that hamster wheel. I feel so happy with you. Okay, maybe. And I'm in a committed relationship, right? And so hamster wheel, hamster wheel, hamster wheel. For everybody who's watching this one, this is a wake-up call for you. People who resonate with this, remember this is a general reading, but Spirit's saying it's time for you to finally get out of that hamster wheel. They're screaming at you, they're showing you your blocks, he's giving you all the information that you need to get yourself unstuck. It's now up to you to choose to either be stuck or unstuck. So we're going to get a little advice from our higher self here. So Spirit, higher self, give me some advice for people watching this, the collective that is needing this advice. What can they do to move forward and get out of this hamster wheel of karma, right? And live playfully and with a light heart, right? So that Spirit's saying, get out of that doom and gloom. Open that heart up, heal that heart, and you will find happiness. But you have to choose to heal the heart. So we're gonna get a little bit of timing here while I figure out which timing deck I want to use for today. And got one here. So let's see. What's the time frame, Spirit, if they choose to heal, to move forward and off of the hamster wheel? Well, I just made a spell there. Okay. So Spirit's saying, get to healing by October, right? And for some of you, October is going to bring in those blessings. For others, if you don't, you're looking at somewhere between January and May. And so this is very significant. October, I've been seeing this a lot in the timelines, just in what I've been channeling alone, that October's harvest time for a lot of people, but only if you choose to work on yourself and heal, because you're responsible for you. You're not responsible for your person. You're not responsible for your family members. You're not responsible for anybody but yourself. And Ella, thank you for sending all that stuff. That is so wonderful of you. Um, so this is where we're sitting. This is choose to heal. Like I said, I can't make you heal. I can't force you to heal. I can't even heal you. You have to heal you. Even when I do my healings, what I'm effectively doing is I'm speaking to you, your soul, and I'm saying, hey, it's time to heal. It's time for you to choose to heal, and your soul will then react and start its own healing process, because healing comes from within. It doesn't come from without. A lot of people will tell you they will heal you. They will not. You are healing yourself, but you have to choose, right? You choose to have a healer to activate you. And what that activation is doing is it's just bringing in a vibration as an example for your soul to mimic, and your soul then mimics that vibration, which then allows you to heal. So with that, that is my read for today. A little bit of doom and gloom there, but sometimes you need to get the cold hard facts. You don't need to be whitewashed over that. You have choices, and you can choose one way or another. Spirit doesn't care. Spirit will let you loop as long as you want. We've all been looping for trillions of years trying to heal, and Spirit's allowing it. Why? Because we need to figure this shit out ourselves. So with that, I thank everybody. I have a few minutes left at the end of this read. If anybody wants a card, just put it in the comments while I close out the cards. For the people that are watching on the replay, this does end the read. Uh, I appreciate every one of you. Please reach out if you want your own personal readings. I do them for the summer. We have a special $10 messages for your person, $20 for a mini read, and $40 for a full read. Full reads like just what you've seen here, but channeled specifically for you. And with that, for everybody on the replay, I thank you and have a wonderful day. Okay, Janelle, let me clean